is your host, the one and only Coco.
Hi everyone, Chunaway12 here. Today we're going to do a little review on a few comments that I received on my last video. If you guys all seen that video, I was talking about if you guys feel safe in your own town. I gave you my answer and I said no. I did not feel safe in my own town because of gangs, teenagers, drinking, smoking. You know, the old saying goes, the kids are our future. If the kids are our future, then I would hate to imagine what our future would be like. I mean, is our future going to lead to drinking, binging, doing drugs? And the weird thing is, from these comments, is there's one comment that I really thought I had to definitely make a comment to that. And he says, hey man, I respect you, Coco, but cigs don't lead to gangs. So he's saying that cigarettes don't lead to gangs. Is that a proven fact? I mean, have you ever seen a teenager not lead to a gang after smoking? Because I've seen gangs here. Maybe not be like a killing gang, but it's a gang that smokes and drinks. I can guarantee, I'm not sure if they're drinking, but I can guarantee they're smoking. I mean, they're 14 years old, okay? You're telling me a 14-year-old is supposed to be smoking? If that's the case, then you might as well give them a bottle of vodka at the same time, right? A bottle of rum. Get them to liquor. Because to be quite honest, where's the parents when that happens? I mean, you could call yourself a parent, but are you going to be there for that kid no matter what? Are you going to punish that kid whenever you do something wrong? I mean, there's comments over here and it says, I agree with you about teens. Stuff does happen like that. Great video. That's a great comment. Because he agrees with me that there's teens that are ridiculous and they're insane. And that person is maybe not even 16. And he's a teenager himself. And he agrees with me because he knows it's right. And he says another one is, I could understand if you were doing crack, then maybe worse thing could happen. But gangs because of cigs? In some way I agree with you. If it was crack cocaine, drugs, yes, it could lead to gangs. But you're saying that cigarettes don't lead to gangs. Well, if you're a teenager, let me ask you this. If you're a teenager, then where are you getting the cigarettes? I mean, obviously, sometimes you're getting it from your parents, but where are you getting your cigarettes half the times when your parents are not around? I mean, some teenagers will lend themselves into a gang where the person's older than 19 to buy them the cigarettes. So you're telling me that cigarettes don't lead to gangs. Well, I think it's incorrect. I have to disagree with you that. Because there is people that leads to gangs for cigarettes. I mean, if your parents are not around, then you're obviously going to have to find someone to buy your cigarettes for you, right? Or you ain't be able to get it, or unless you get a fake ID, and that's kind of tricky and dangerous too if you ever got caught. But the thing is, I agree with the teenagers most of the times. Okay? Some teenagers will just try it, just to see what it's like, and then they quit there. But there's some teenagers that does continue. And continue and continue. And another comment, I think Canada is a safe place to be. My town, not real. Well, some towns in Canada is not safe, including Chatham. People in Tilbury, people won't feel safe because, it's dangerous. It's a small town, so all the attractions are going to go to that town. There's another town in Canada, in Chatham, Kent, it's Walsburg. People think that that town is like a ghost town, so they think it's not a safe town. Everywhere you go in Chatham, Kent, it's not safe, okay? So what does that basically tell you? I mean, don't you have to do something to make that town feel a lot safer? I mean, it's a great thing to talk about, especially when people are really confused when the topic happens. I'm going to read another comment, okay? And this one's quite cool, though, too. Hey, Coco, I live in Tilbury, and I don't feel safe here, but it is for completely different reasons than yours. I don't have a problem with any of the teenagers, maybe because I'm one. And I know most of the people from here, so that's good. So, it's not dangerous when it comes to teenagers because most of them So that's good. But one thing I'm afraid of all of North America is terrorism. So it's understandable, you know, of all the terrorism that happened over the past few years. It's understandable that you're afraid and you don't feel safe. But another one, he says, I like to live my life in a positive way every day, like there. There's no tomorrow because I think we are very close to another terrorism attack. I live my life day by day, enjoying every minute, not worrying. Exactly. Exactly. Now, I bet you anything you don't do drugs or smoke or drink, right? And if you do, then you moderate on what you do. You take full responsibility for it. That's the thing most teenagers don't really understand. You know, I don't feel safe in my own town because teenagers, they go overboard and they think they're all that and they can run the streets the way they want to. That's the thing I don't understand. Most teenagers, they need to be under control, especially with their parents. You know, if a parent sees them smoking, they should give them heck for that. Some parents just play along, let them have a cigarette. And I don't think that's right. So, you know something? This is a great video that I want to share with you guys because I think this is something that needs to be talked a lot about. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. My name is ShadowBoy12. Take care, peace out, and leave me a comment on my website, thecocoshow.webs.com. Peace.
Coco Show, you have watched Coco. Thanks for watching Coco Show.